Jem. Spent my life trying to grow up. Rich what I wanna be when I grow up. Know what?
Hey Jem.
We got you back.
Yeah, well we got you here finally. I know actually I can't say that you're always here. Got me here finally. I'm so honoured to finally get the opportunity to sit down and talk to you about your music because I'm a big fan and I always have been. I mean, it's been like 10 years since I first heard you. But before we talk about Absotruth, your new EP, I want to get a little bit of history, so I'm going to investigate a little bit. So I know you as Gemma, aka Indigo Jem. So I want to know, like, is this an alter ego thing? Where did the Indigo Jem? What does that mean? I'm like, okay.
I was told years ago I got to reinvent myself. You know, I've always been a person that's always about seeking greater knowledge and finding different things to understand about myself.
Right.
I was doing a lot of research. I got an aunt that's very Afrocentric and just into reading different things like that. And, she always told me that I was an indigo child. She was an indigo child. So I started studying what the indigo children were. You know, from my understanding, those were they were abnormal children. They looked like the average person that you would be around, but they were like, extraterrestrial.
So Absotruthly, okay, that just sounds like something you would say, so I wasn't surprised when I saw the name, but why Absotruthly? What does that mean to you?
For years within music, I was just focusing on being the best lyricist. I was so, focused on wordplay. And, as I've gotten older, I've learned that I got a lot to say. I got to focus on what I'm going to say and how I'm going to say it. And as of right now, I feel like my truth is going to set no thing.
And I love the visuals. As soon as I looked at it, of course, it's very powerful. It stands out. It's unique. You had so many different words on there. What inspired that art?
As far as the Absotruthly cover, I've always been told, and I probably get it from my mom, a man of a lot of expression, a man of many words. So that's been my biggest thing in life. Anytime I put something together artistically, I have to make it an extension of who I naturally am. I've always been told that I need to be a person that's gonna keep it short and sweet. So I always got a lot to say about everything I see. It's just like shit. I'm passionate about life. So when I took all those words and I put them there, it's just pretty much my thoughts on my face. Certain people, they say wear your heart on your sleeve. It's just a way of putting on thoughts on my face and think about. I read a lot about, American history and, just day-to-day things that we go through. This is why you see the word colonized. And this is where you see intelligence. So it's just showing you who I am without me having to.
How important do you think it is for your music to represent your reality, your real life? Because there's some people who make music that is very far from who they are in real life, and a lot of people have a problem with that. There was a time where it wasn't seen as a good thing to do that. Now it seems that it's more acceptable. So, where do you find the balance?
Well, I really have no place in that world. Because again, like I said, I gotta look at myself in the mirror and I understand that, there's only one me. So if anybody else is gonna tell a story about me, I'd rather do it. My heart, my spirit is all that I am. So, I don't get off the top.
What's your creative process like studio-wise? Are you one of those people who only wants it to be you and the engineer, or do you like it to be a full house, to get the extra energy? What is it like for you when you're in the studio?
Depends on the song, too. I'm glad you asked me that. Certain songs, might be something I want to get my little groove on.
Right.
Might be a melody I might not feel as comfortable with a lot of people in there until I let them hear it. Oh, that's the shit. But it's like I heard something about Usher, like how he likes nobody in the studio with him. It's just him alone. I remember being in the studio with Duran from 112. It just happened to be right down the street from Biggie's spot. He said, "Damn, I haven't seen nobody do that shit since Biggie." So you went in there and knocked that shit out. I said, "Damn, that's an accolade." So I've had that, applause, and I've gotten those accolades along the way.
It's a very tough industry, the music industry. What is it that keeps you go? What is it that makes you keep going and not quit?
When you wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning and you got an entire song in your mind, you know it's deeper than just the industry of music. You know, you're not a robot, you're a spirit. You understand that the music industry is designed to monetize and commercialize the things that we naturally create. It's like telling the flower to develop and become just like all other flowers around it. You don't have to tell a flower to do that. It naturally does it. The same with the trees and the animals around us. Things just develop by way of the higher power that's already invested in that thing.
Like, do you have a message, or do you have like a vision or a goal or anything that you want to come from music? I know music is a platform for some people. Is there anything?
For myself, it's an opportunity to open doors for others. It's bigger than just what I can do behind my story. My story is just it's pretty much like the gatekeeper to several other things I have behind.
Okay, so I know you're from Detroit, Michigan. Where exactly?
East side Detroit, off of East One. I survived off of a lot of different places on East One.
So what was it like in your neighborhood growing up?
Man, that's a hell of a story there. But we moved there. My mom was trying to get away from the drug epidemic in Florida, just to go, stay on top of my cousin Johnny's crack house. So downstairs was the crack house. Upstairs is where we lived. So it was 2 of us inside of it was 9 of us inside of a 2-bedroom apartment there. And it was a series of fires and stuff like that I experienced early on. That house got cocktailed when I was younger. And then we moved to another house. And, my mom got her little momentum together, started going to school, doing different things. And lo and behold, here I am under the bed with a lighter with no fluid in it. And I'm looking for a G.I. Joe. It's like the spark from the lighter actually hit one of the strings and lit the bed on fire. Next thing I know, I leave out, maybe 5 years old. Wow. I leave out, and then the whole room is on fire. Now the whole house is on fire. So yeah, that happened.
You're still here to tell the story, man. Yeah,
man, that was a crazy experience, to be honest, because we that kind of separated our household. Mm-hmm. 2 of us went down the street to live with this neighbor. The other 2 went this way. My mom had 4 different boys, so I'm the youngest. So 2 went this way, 2 went that way. And what occurred then is I discovered music. I discovered my art of looking at Yo MTV raps and MTV and all those type of things. I started looking at the MTVs and I was looking at EPMD and a lot of other guys that were very inspirational around that time. It really made me want to pick up a pen at that time and start expressing my concerns as far as the mode I was in. That was at one house. Then I went down to the next house and we kind of swapped. These 2 go here, these 2 go here. And I went down here and they did nothing but get high and listen to Stevie Wonder and all these guys. So it was like music just took over.
So I know that there was a period of time where you were in a duo, Blues Bros, and I remember I had heard a song that you had with Jagged Edge once, and I loved that song. So how was that, the dynamics of that relationship, and how were you affected after it, I guess, ended?
Can't really say it's ended.
Okay.
What I can say is I've always been one to put we before me. So it's always been a thing of saying to myself, how can I do something with someone else? It's like coexist.
Right.
It's always a thing of saying to myself, well, if we can come together and form Voltron in a sense, we can get more done. They always say, I would tell you that it takes a village to raise a child, and 2 heads are better than 1, and so on and so forth. So I always know the effects of multiple minds. When I sit alone, I discover who I am. And what I've learned in the last few years of alone time is all you got is you. When it's all said and done, I got to look me in the mirror. It's not about nobody else being in that mirror. So while I'm in this mirror, I got to at least tell the truth to myself in order for me to get truth back. So you get out. Go
ahead, tell me why you mad, cause I'm getting to the cash, been ahead of your life. We ain't the same thing. Come from peanut butter jelly, backing up in the telly, getting to it, hell no.